slick, coffee gone cold. I've been patient all week, now the plan got gold.
One clean setup, one clean stop, no drama. Apex on the board, and I kept my calm.
Yeah. Lucid in the morning, but Lennox by noon. I wasn't chasing shadows, I was timing the room. A little less noise, a little more restraint. I learned what lasts is built on what you ain't.
Don't rush now, hold it right there. One good move and we already there. Don't blink now, feel that air. What we kept all week still fresh in the square. Protect the week, we ain't giving it back. Protect the week, we ain't giving it back.
Yeah.
Like the wind, then we step off the track. Protect the week, we ain't giving it back.
Yeah. Trade day got quiet when the levels got tested. I was half in cash and the rest just rested. Take profit, trader. I took what the chart gave, no hero moves, just a clean trade. My fund of futures on the screen, I smile, cause patience don't look loud, but it pays in time. Trader 5 taught me let the weak hands fold. I'd rather be steady than be bought. So by the close, I was laughing, phone down, shoes off. No prove nothing energy, I can move soft. The grill got warm, the table got full, and every little choice felt deliberate and cool.
Don't rush now, hold it right there. One good move and we already there. Don't blink now, feel that air. What we kept all week still fresh in the square. Protect the week, we ain't giving it back.
Yeah.
Ooh, protect the week, we ain't giving it back. Like the wind, then we step off the track. Protect the week, we ain't giving it back. I used to want more for the sake of the chase. Now I want enough with some room in the place. Balance on the table, peace in my chest. Freedom hit different when you earn that rest. Earn that rest. Earn that rest. We don't force it. We just let it bless. Protect the week, we ain't giving it back. Protect the week, we ain't giving it back. Like the wind, then we step off the track. Protect the week, we ain't giving it back.
Friday to the future,
I'm good with that.
slow growth,
Clean books, and a smile on my back. Yeah. Protect the week, we ain't giving it back.
Yeah.
I'll let it slip away.
Yeah.
Don't let it slip away.
Yeah. Friday morning, I'm calm with the screen glow. No hero trades, I'm here for the green, yo. One clean setup, then I let it breathe. If it don't fit the plan, I just leave it be. Apex on the dashboard, I'm pacing the wrist. Belinda Knox taught me don't force what you miss. Trade day lucid, I seen the same rule. One bad tilt can make a good week feel cruel. I'm not chasing every wick that moves. I'm counting what I keep, not what I could approve. Trader 5, my funded futures in the mix. Still disciplined first if I'm playing this.
The edge is gone, I'm out the door.
Yeah.
If I got my number, I don't need more. Let the chart do what it wanna do. I protect my peace when I protect the view.
Protect the weak.
Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip
Protect
away.
the weak.
I got my hands on payday. Lock it in early, then I walk away.
Protect the weak.
Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away.
Protect the weak.
Don't let it slip away.
Protect the weak.
That's how I build my name.
Less is more when the stakes get paid. Protect the weak.
merge, turn a win into a fight. Seen a fast plan die trying to be right. So I take my profit, put the rest in the air. Let somebody else get greedy over there. Long term mind, I'm a slow burn man. Not a one-day rush with a shaky hand. I'd rather miss one move than break my code, than blow a whole month on a stubborn road. Friday discipline, that's a grown-up flex. Close the tab early, keep the next week fresh. No need to force what my notes don't show. I trust the process more than I trust the glow. Win small, leave proud. That's the loudest sound now. I don't need the last trade to know I held it down. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away. I got my hands on payday. Lock it in early, then I walk away. Protect the weak. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away. Protect the weak. Don't let it slip away. Protect the weak. That's how I build my name. Less is more when the stakes get paid. Protect the weak. Don't let it slip away. Apex in the rear view, I'm done for the day. Bullet Knox trade day, I kept it clean anyway. Lucid on the mind, I'm steady with the math. Take profit, trader, I know when to go bad. Trader 5, my funded futures, I move like a pro. Friday taught me more than a hot street show. Protect the weak, and the weak protects me. That's maturity, yeah, that's the key. Don't let it slip away.
Printing green, I'm seated at the screen. Thumb off the trigger, I don't chase a thing. Apex on the tab, Bullet Knox in the mix. I took my wins quiet, let the numbers sit. Trade day testing me, I passed on the noise. One clean setup, I don't need 100 toys. Lucid on the side, but I kept my head still. Small hands, big patience, that's a real skill. I seen that urge creep up. Tried to make one more cup, but I know that feeling. That's where the profits get spun. It's Friday, I'm good, I ain't giving it back. Yeah. It's Friday, I'm good, I ain't going off track. Take it easy now, keep it in the black. Yeah. It's Friday, I'm good, I ain't giving it back. Back. Take profit, trader on the list, I know my lane. Trader 5 taught me don't confuse pace with pain. My funded futures, I protect what I made. One more click and turn a strong day to a trade. I've been here before, seen a week play rough. When the market gets loud, I just know enough to lock it, leave it, let the screen go dim. Better to stop ahead than to rescue a win. No need to force that move, no need to prove. When the week done paid, let the last candle move. It's Friday, I'm good, I ain't giving it back. I ain't giving it back. It's Friday, I'm good, I ain't going off track. Take it easy now, keep it in the black. Keep it in the black. It's Friday, I'm good, I ain't giving it back. I don't need more, I need less. Less reach, less stress. I can smile at the close and still feel blessed. I took the lesson, kept the session. Won't turn a good week into a bad obsession. Friday, I'm good, I ain't giving it back. Friday, I'm good, I ain't going off track. Take it easy now, keep it in the black. Keep it in the black. Friday, I'm good, I ain't giving it back. I ain't back.
Dawn on the screen, red numbers blink. I pour the black coffee, try not to think. Desk full of notes and the war on tape. News bot chirps and the whole room shakes. Names in the glass, eyes on the feed. Somebody coughs and they all lean in. Interview on and the tone goes cold. One sentence drops and the contracts roll. I fade that pop, it rips my face. By the rumor, then erase the trade. 10 ticks up, then 10 ticks down. Spinning my chair while they laugh out loud. I had a plan, nice and clean to the first headline. Tore the scenes. Every spike looks real, every dip feels cheap. Hit it quick, get out, but my hands won't sleep. Headlines hit, market whip fast. Headlines hit, up then gone, it never lasts. Market whip fast, chop me up, I chase each move. Lose my head, lose my groove. Headlines hit, market whip fast. Headlines hit, headlines hit, market whip fast. Second interview, same smug grin. They ask one word and the tape turns thin. A hint of war, a cut in rates. Now every idiot wants to press the gates. I add to a loser, then it rips higher. My stop gets tagged like a house on fire. Flip too long, then it caves right in. Hard right turn, and I'm caught again. Screens go green, and they flash blood. My hands go numb in the fear and flood. I should've stood down, I should've waited. But I was married to being right, and I hate it. Watching the move from the outside line, so I kept getting clipped one trade at a time. Every spike looks real, every dip feels cheap. Hit it quick, get out, but my hands won't sleep. Headlines hit, market whip fast. Headlines hit, up then gone, it never lasts. Market whip fast, chop me up, I chase each move. Lose my head, lose my groove. Headlines hit, market whip fast. Headlines hit, headlines hit, market whip fast. By noon the room feels cursed. Pride's a blade and it cuts first. I mute the screen but I still stare at the wreck I made in my own chair. No more hero, no more thrill. Just discipline and the hardest still. One clean entry, one clean exit. Or walk away before I wreck it. Headlines hit, market whip fast. Headlines hit, up then gone, it never lasts. Market whip fast, chop me up, I chase each move. Lose my head, lose my groove. Headlines hit, market whip fast. Headlines hit, headlines hit, market whip fast. Yeah. Ha, 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 ha. Yo. Yeah. Dawn on the screen, red numbers blink. I pour the black coffee, try not to think. Desk full of notes and the war on tape. News bot chirps and the whole room shakes. Names in the glass, eyes on the feed. Somebody coughs and they all lean in. Interview on and the tone goes cold. One sentence drops and the contracts roll. I fade that pop, it rips my face. Buy the rumor, then erase the trade. 10 ticks up, then 10 ticks down. Spinning my chair while they laugh out loud. I had a plan, nice and clean. To the first headline, tore the seams. Every spike looks real, every dip feels cheap. Hit it quick, get out, but my hands won't sleep. Headlines hit, market whip fast. Headlines hit, up then gone and never last. Market whip fast, chop me up, I chase each move. Lose my head, lose my groove. Headlines hit, market whip fast. Headlines hit, market whip. Second interview, same smug grin. They ask one word and the tape turns thin. A hint of war, a cut in rates. Now every idiot wants to press the gates. I add to a loser, then it rips higher. My stop gets tagged like a house on fire. Flip too long, then it caves right in. Hard right turn and I'm caught again. Screens go green and they flash blood. My hands go numb in the fear and flood. I should've stood down, I should've waited. But I was married to being right and I hate it. Watching the move from the outside line, so I kept getting clipped one trade at a time. Every spike looks real, every dip feels cheap. Hit it quick, get out, but my hands won't sleep. Headlines hit, market whip fast. Headlines hit, up then gone and never last. Market whip fast, chop me up, I chase each move. curse. Pride's a blade, and it cuts first. I mute the scream, but I still stare at the wreck I made in my own chair. No more hero, no more thrill. Just discipline in the heart is still. One clean entry, one clean exit. Or walk away before I wreck it. Market whip fast. Headlines hit. Up then gone and never last. Market whip fast. Chop me up, I chase each move. Lose my head, lose my groove. Headlines hit. Market whip fast. Headlines hit. Market whip fast.
All right. Happy Friday. It's gonna be a beautiful one. Markets are setting up so we can have some nice moves. We're getting some decent pullback on the news this morning. We had the jobs report. The Nasdaq had a bit of a run up and now it's pulling back, possibly allowing us for a position to take a long. On the Nasdaq, I'm looking to see if we can get some pullback to this area right here of the 840s and potentially looking to take a long there. So we had this pop up at 830. Popped up all the way to 979, almost hitting 29,000, and now we're getting this pullback. So we made all-time highs in the pre-market and previous all-time highs from yesterday. It sits right here. So we're looking to see if potentially we can get some pullback in around 840. And if that can hold for long. But unfortunately, we have to put our stop a little wide because this entire area here is actually a loading zone. This entire area here can be considered a loading zone for the longs because we have highs here. We also have highs here. And now we have this area right here that was resistance, but now it became support 1, 2, and we can even count that as 3. So because of that, we have this entire area from the 840s all the way down to the 800s. So we have a 40-point range where the buyers could be loading up. We could get some buyers stepping in here. We can get buyers stepping in anywhere in here at these highs, and we can get buyers stepping in as far down excuse me, as the 28,800s. So we definitely have to place our stop well under that. So my stop is about 15 points below that at the 815s, and that should give enough room to hold, considering that this is a very bullish market and we don't get much pullback. So let's see if that 15 points would be enough to hold for any pullback so we can take it to the long side. Other than that, if we were looking for shorts, the shorts that we'd be looking for, so this is yesterday's close right here of the 675s. So if we were to be looking for shorts, let's take a look here. Market closed here. This was the high. We had this consolidation area right here. Yeah, I mean, it's not even shorts that I'll be looking for. I'll just be looking for another pullback long area. So if this area doesn't hold for the long, then I'll be looking for a pullback to this area for a long, which is exactly the trade that I had yesterday. this trade right here. I'll be looking for this pullback long. All right, as we can see yesterday, that pullback long did play out because I had the entry here. So we had the entry here on the pullback yesterday, and it popped all the way up. The target wasn't filled, but the fact that I had this range identified would have been a perfect area to take profit. But yesterday, once again, I streamed up until like about 11 o'clock. So somewhere about here, this is where I stopped streaming, and I had $150 on this account. And then once I saw this pulling back, I was able to capitalize on that and make like another $700. So I had like I think I got like an $880 day on this account yesterday. So today we're looking to see if we can get some pullback longs anywhere in this range, and if we get further pullback, then we'll be looking to see if we can repeat this trade right here to the long side. So that's the NASDAQ. Market opens in 4 minutes. Let's take a look at the ES. The ES, I'm looking for 2 trades. I'm looking to see if we can actually get a break past all-time highs and hold it as support. If then, I just have this psychological 450 indicated just to know where we at on the chart with it. And I also did the same thing with the NASDAQ here, where I have the psychological 29,000 and 29,050 and 29,100 also indicated, just so I can see on the chart exactly where we're at, to know just to watch out for these levels if I am in a trade to the long side. As far as pullback longs, it just so happens that this area that I'm looking at right here of the 7,366 corresponds with, so this is the VWAP band, the blue, the green is the upper, and this green below is the lower VWAP band, and we can see that we have confluence right at that level as of right now. So if we do get pullback to this 736, then we're looking to see if it holds this support, this previous high, which became support right here. So we're looking to see if we can get pullback and have this support and give confluence with this lower VWAP band, and this actually would be sitting right above yesterday's close. So I'll be looking at that for the ES for the longs, and I actually have a trade. I have an order set. I don't think I'm going to get filled, but I like the setup on gold. Looking to see if we get pullback here. So it's kind of like I missed this trade, and I'm just looking to see if we can actually get something back on it. So if we get this pullback, I'll be looking to take a long, but the market is going to open in about a minute. So let's just take a quick look here. So this was a big support level. So it was support, turned into rejection right here. It turned into support. So I missed that, and I don't want to chase it. So I'm just looking to see if we can actually get another pullback for support at this level, which I like. But now let's look at the market. Market's about to open. Yeah, trading this account. Okay, market opens in 30 seconds. Okay, so we'll stay with the ES and with the gold. I'm tempted to maybe just initiate a trade here to the long side with one contract. I'll be risking $100. Let's not jump in too quickly. Let's just wait to see what happens. Okay, we're pushing up. Look like it's trying to pull back. Pushing up. Pushing up. Pushing up. Look like it's trying to push up. Yeah, it's gone. Okay, so no pullback. We were looking for some pullback. We didn't get it. It's just pushing up. Okay, now it's going. Okay, starting to get some pullback here. Getting some continuation. Okay, pulling back here. All right, looking to push up. Look like this one to push up to all-time highs. Let's see if we can break. Let's see if we can break this level right now. Okay, look like it wants to break it. It's breaking it to the upside. It's trying. Let's see if we can get it. Rejecting. Trying again. Okay, breaking this time. Okay, it's breaking this time. Okay, it's going. Look like it's going for new highs. Just need a bit more of a push up. Okay, pulling back. Okay, breaking up. It's trying to go for those new highs. It's definitely trying for the new highs. Nasdaq is strong. Going for new highs. Going for new highs. And pulling back, and getting some pullback now. Okay, getting some pullback. Maybe we could get a pullback long here at the 947s. It pulled back, but not exactly to it. But it's trying now. This is going to go to new highs. It's looking strong. It doesn't want to reject. It looked like the buys are loading up to push it up higher. Look like this wants to be taken higher. We tapped highs. Okay, there it goes. New highs. Still going. All right. Do the buyers get exhausted here? We get some pullback. So the ES is at the upper band of the VWAP. NASDAQ is well past it. And also well past the 9 EMA. All right, look like buyers are starting to get a little exhausted here. And here we get some pullback. All right, looks like they want to pull back a little here. At least to those 47s. We got a little pullback to the 47s, but now look like it just want to continue up. But we didn't touch it, did we? No, we didn't. We went to the 50s. Okay, look like it wants to push up now to new highs. Look like the buyers just loaded up and now wants to continue pushing. All right, getting a little pullback. Let's look at the 2-minute chart. Just needs to punch right through. So we go to the next level. Okay, getting a little bit more pullback. Okay, getting a little bit more pullback now. Now we have to see if this holds. This has to hold here. All right, it's holding. Look like it wants to push up. It didn't reject. It held up here at the 44s. This may want to push up to the next level. Okay, pushing up. Okay, we're gonna push up. Pushing up. Can we get more? Okay, we get more. Okay, beautiful. I'm in on my take profit account. I'm into contracts, looking for more of a push up to 29,000, and I'm going to trail this. Okay, I'm in one, letting one rock. Okay, I'm out for about $500. Okay, now we're getting some pullback. Okay, looks like it's trying to push. This account I'm up 193. Let's see if we can maybe get a little bit more on that. But now we're not going to chase any of this. Okay, pushing up more. Yep, nice, nice. Oh, it's going. Oh, this is going. Oh, man. It pulled back, but it didn't pull back enough for this entry. And this whole order, this whole trade idea just played out. ES didn't pull back either into this entry. So now we're well above 29,000, and this market is just gone. Yeah, this market is gone. Goodbye. 29,050, and now we're pulling back. Yeah, this market is gone. Goodbye. So as we can see, the psychological 90-50, like I said, I had it on my chart to see if it would act as a resistance level, and as of right now it is, but it looks like it's just going to turn right into support. It look like this is just want to keep going. Maybe we get some pullback. Maybe we get some pullback into this area here, giving us an opportunity to take a long. But when it's like this, what you have to do, at least what I do, is I have to go to the 1 minute chart, and I have to look for red candles on the 1 minute, because the red candles on the 1 minute provides the opportunities for the pullback longs, because we tend to not get heavy pullbacks in these markets at all. So it looks like it's still going. All right, getting a little pullback now. Okay, that might be the pullback long opportunity. Yes, it is. Yeah, this market's just kind of have to close your eyes and then just buy and then just see if that's gonna hold. So I just took a position now, just a small position, 1 micro on this eval, and I'm just putting my stop right below the previous candle, because I like the fact that we're trading in that 950 area. So I'm looking to see if we can use that as support. And if we don't, then I'm risking like $20-25, which I'm okay with. But if you look at these candles at the end of volume, I wonder what the APR is. We see that there's a lot of buying pressure. All right, there goes the pullback. There goes the pullback. Let's see if that holds. So because I didn't have the I have the confirmation of a red candle, I'm gonna move my stop to the bottom of this wick. Looking for more upside, targeting. Let's go back here. I want to target right here, the 29,100s. I might get stopped out. If I do, I'm okay with that, but I would like to see this go to the 29,100s right there. All right, I'll move my stop to break even now. Okay, stopped out. I don't want to feel like I'm chasing this. So up 179, we'll take it, we'll leave it. I won't take a trade until I see a setup. Either you give pullback, which the morning is early. It's only 9:50. Market's only been open for 20 minutes now, so we can't say that today's a trending day and that this is exactly what we're gonna get for the rest of the day. You know what I'm saying? So all right. So now here's the pullback to 950 that I was looking for. There was some pullback there, and just I'm gonna continue. Okay, there's some pullback there. Okay, I'll take a long here now. All right, now I'll take a long, and we'll keep our stop below that candle right there. That's the 950 that I was looking for. Okay, maybe there'll be some selling coming in here. If so, I'm comfortable with this entry. I'm comfortable with my stop. I feel good and I feel like I didn't chase. So that's all good. But seeing if we can get it to the 29,100s. I'll wait for this candle to close and we'll make a decision of what we're gonna do. But if we go back to the other chart, then we can see exactly why I just took this entry. Right here, we can see that 50 level. So we're getting a pullback. So if this is going to continue, then this is going to become a beautiful bull flag. And just almost got stopped out. Let's take a look. So that's why I'm happy with my entry, and I'm not risking much at all. But it's looking weak now. Look like it wants to stop me out. There we go. So I'll take that. But what I didn't notice is that we just pulled into the 90 EMA, and now we gotta see if the 90 EMA holds as support. Let's take a look here. So we have the 90 EMA here, so we have to see if the 90 EMA is going to be support. So I'll take one more entry. I know we have a couple of red candles now on this, but because we're still above the 90 EMA, I'll take one more entry to see if we can get continuation to the upside. Okay, so I got my entry. We're getting some continuation, and I'm liking that to the upside. And I'll add to it now. If we get a little pullback to this wick, I'll add to it, looking for new highs. I'll even add 2 if we get that pullback, which we're not getting. Okay, no pullback is going to continue to all-time highs. Okay, so then I'll move this stop. I'll get rid of these, and then we'll just let this ride. And I'm just going to trail this. Looking to see if you're going to get to the 29,100s and then continue from there. Okay. Still looking good. Looks like it wants to push. Okay, pulling back, stop me out. Up 210, caught like $60 on that trade. Just starting to pull back now. I'm not really looking to force anything. So the pullback I was looking for the entry, it pulled back further than that, and now it looked like maybe sellers are trying to step up. Actually, if we go back to the chart, we can see that it pulled right back to that area support again at the 950s. So let's see how that holds. This might be a good area for another re-entry. Might be a cheap trade, so I'm inclined to maybe get in on it again. I just did. So I just got in again around the 55s, and my stop is at the 42s. Let's see how that holds up, and if we're going to get continuation or if we're going to get the pullback. We get the pullback, I'll be okay with that. I like this entry, didn't chase. Now I'm going to add another. So we're in 2 contracts. I'll keep one stop right below this wick, and I'll keep my other stop right below my original, where I had the original stop. And we'll just let that play out. Okay. I was gonna move okay. Let's scalp this one. And we'll keep the original stop where it is. We'll just continue moving continue trailing with this one. It looks like there's some good buying pressure, so we should just be running right through this. I'm gonna move my stop right here. As soon as it breaks above it, yep, perfect. Nope, not yet. Okay, now I'll move my stop here. All right, stopped out. We'll keep the original, seeing if we can target the 100s. Actually, we won't keep a target. We'll just leave this to see how far it's gonna run. But this is all being done with micros, up 250, just on micros, nice and easy. Not feeling any pressure, not going into heavy drawdown. And just riding in on some pullbacks and doing some trailing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to move my stop up right here now, because this should continue this bullish momentum and give us one of these. Can I do it? Nope. Actually, here's some pullback, and all right, almost stopped out, but didn't. If I get stopped out, I'll be losing like a dub, which I'm okay with. But if we get more pressure, to the upside, then we should at least be breaking that 29,100s. Okay, that was one tick away from stopping me out. Let's see if are the buyers going to step up here, or are they going to allow the sellers? Okay. It looks like the market is trying to decide if it wants to stop me out or not. Hey, listen, bro. Either way, it's all good. You see, it's all good. All right, up 217. Let's see if there's anything else. So as of right now, if we go back to the other chart, we can see there's actually a little bit of weakness. If this candle closes below the 9 EMA and below this psychological trend line of 950, then we can get some pullback, or this can be forming this beautiful bull flag that we're looking to see if that's going to hold. So let's see if we're going to break. Let's see if this breaks all-time highs. I'm going to continue scalping this. This is still looking strong. So I'm liking it. So I'll just scalp a few points here and there. Let's see if we can get a pullback and maybe get a long in here. You see, now I like to see if potentially we get a pullback to, because I'm liking it now, to the upside. Potentially get a pullback like in the halfway of this candle to the upside. Okay, I might have to jump in on I'm jumping in on a mini here. I'm liking the retest for the highs. This is going to be a scalp for me to the upside. I'm going to take one more contract, looking for a scalp to the upside. Okay, I got to take that, and I'm going to take that and move these stops, trail it, see if we can get a pop, 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 and continue, and I'll trail. Come on, go right to 100, go right to 100. There you go, and out. Beautiful. And we're getting continuation. Look at that continuation. All right, so I made 800 on this account now, so that's beautiful. I have to take these orders off the table. Okay. A beautiful pop. It broke past the 100s, went right to the 130s. and it looks like it wants to continue. So if it does, we let it. But I'm up 808 on this account, and on this account I'm up 508. Oh, something about the 08s, huh? The 808s. I guess you see, I don't really like taking too many trades on the same account. I already took a few on this account, so I think we can call it. We can lock out. We're good here. Let's lock out for the day. Enjoy our weekend. And so let's just lock this out. Cool. And let's look at the charts. I still haven't taken anything on this PA, so hopefully I missed the best trade of the day. I like to play with the micros until I see a proper setup, just like I just did on this take profits. I was doing micros until I saw one to break all-time highs beautifully, and then I took 2 contracts long. Here, what would I be looking for? I guess the only thing that we can look for is possibly a pullback to this area, and hopefully at that time this non-EMA would have climbed up to it, and so we could use this as confluence with the support level, or we can look for a massive pullback and potentially look for this trade, because now this trade we can, I don't want to say that it's gone or it's not going to come back for the day, but I will say a better trade to be looking for is a pullback to these all-time highs at the pre-market, which is more realistic than pulling back to here, which is past VWAP. So let me just show what that trade would look like. So we went along, a nice pullback long, potentially here. So let's see, potentially, hopefully, we can get some kind of pullback. But if this is just a trending day, then we have to jump down to the 1 minute and then just look to see if there's any pullbacks in this 1 minute area. Yes. Ideally, the best location for a pullback would be right here to the 29,080s. So can we do a 20 to 80 rotation? Right, because we're at 29,120. Can we, now the question is, can we pull back to these 80s? If we could pull back to these 80s and potentially go for a long, that would be right in line with that 80-20 rotation. This will be a cheap trade, so we can go with 2 contracts on this. Seeing if we just get a little more pullback on this. All right, looks like the selling is happening here at this point now. I'm gonna move my stop right here. See if this can hold at this wick. We need to push up above the EMA. I'm going to move my stop here. See if we can continue pushing up. If not, then I'll take the stop out. I actually feel like I shouldn't have moved my stop. I should have left my stop here. I need to give this a little room. I just need to give it a little room. All right, at this point I'll take it to break even because it shouldn't be pulling back. This should be where we're taking off. So I'm going to take it right below this candle, this wick right here. If this is truly strong, it should stay above the EMAs. And well, that was one tick away from stopping me out. Let's see if it's going to stop me out or if it's going to go to highs now. Now, if you push up, I'm just going to trail you because I don't like this pullback. Yeah, it's going to stop me out. This is looking weak now. All right, I'll take whatever that wanted to give me. And I think I'm going to call it now. I think it's early morning, 10:15. Day is still beautiful. I was looking for a crazy push-up. We didn't get it. Look like maybe you might want to pull back now. All right, I re-entered. I got back in. It's looking like it's strong, so I shouldn't have moved my stop. So I did re-enter, and I got my stop back to where my original stop was. I shouldn't have moved it. I should have just left it from the beginning. But now I'm in only one contract. Same stop below the wick right here. Looking to see what it's gonna give us. We'll just let that rock. All right, pulling back a little bit now. This could be setting up for one huge bull flag. I don't think I'm gonna take the trade on my personal account today. I think I'm gonna enjoy the Friday off. I think this is the only trade I'll take on the funded, is this one right here, and just leave it for the rest of the day. So let's see what happens. I'm so caught up, haven't even looked at the ES. Look at the ES. It did that beautiful pullback. Beautiful pullback for the long. Damn. All right, so up 145. I was able to scalp a couple on the way up. I'm content for a Friday. I have this gold order still on the table. Looking to see if it was gonna get pulled back for this entry, but it's not looking like it. So we're just gonna kill this. And now, I've been sitting here for an hour. We have some good progress. and I think I'm just gonna go enjoy my day. It's Friday. Want to enjoy the weekend. Don't want to give anything back, and don't want to give anything back for the week, and definitely don't want to go into the weekend feeling like shit. So it's a beauty.